Hey guys, so today I'll be unboxing the MGC 5x5, MGC 6x6, MGC 7x7, Meilong 4x4 non-magnetic, the YJ Yuhu V2M Megaminx, and the Sengso clock. So let's get straight into unboxing it. Anyway, so here are all the cubes, and I'm gonna start by unboxing the Sengso clock. So here's the Sengso clock. It's my first clock that I own. I have tried one at a competition, but I've never owned one. So let's give it a try. It is quite stiff to turn, but I'm just trying to get into clock yet. I don't need to speed solve it just yet. But the pins do feel quite nice. So I'm sure that once I break this clock in, it will get a bit better. But I have heard that this clock isn't the best. Obviously the Chi is the best, but it is quite a bit more expensive, which is why I didn't opt for that one. Anyway, on to the next cube, which is going to be the Meilong 4x4 non-magnetic. So let's get straight into it. Alright, it's a lot smaller than my main, or at least it feels a lot smaller. My main is currently the MGC 4x4. It looks like a millimeter and a half smaller, but it feels a lot smaller, and it is a lot lighter in first turns. Okay, it's not the best turning, but I wasn't expecting it to be. The middle layers are quite nice actually. It is very smooth, to be honest, but it does have like a light sort of cheap feeling. But once again, as I said, I'm not going to be using it for speed solving as much, so it is still a nice cube to have. Anyways, now getting on to the next cube of the unboxing, the YJ Yuhu V2M Megaminx. This one I'm also really excited for because I have been wanting to get into Megaminx for quite a while. I've been averaging like sub 1 minute 15 seconds for the longest time, and I think upgrade on Cube will really help me because my previous Megaminx is non-magnetic. Anyway, getting into the Cube, or dodecahedron, not actually Cube. Okay, the colors are really nice. On my Yuhu Little Magic, the non-magnetic one, the colors are kind of dark and it's really hard to recognize. But this one looks very vibrant and it's really nice. Anyway, getting on to first turns. This is a really fast Megaminx. I'm not actually used to this, but it is really nice, and I can tell you right now it's already definitely my main Megaminx now. It will need some setup, but I can tell you right now this is already 1,000 times better than my current main. And once I do get this set up, I'm pretty sure with a couple of weeks of practice I can be sub 1. It will also need a bit of lube, maybe some slower lube because this is a bit too fast right now. But yeah, it is a really nice Megaminx. Anyway, now getting on to the cubes I've been most excited for, the MGC cubes. So let's start with the 5x5. Anyway, so getting straight into the 5x5. And first reveal, wow. Well, it's wrapped in plastic again, so it's kind of unnecessary because it is inside a box, but it's fine. I can tell you it feels once again a lot smaller than my current main, which is the YJ Yuhuang V2M. Sorry if I butchered the pronouncing, but anyway. So first let me get into the accessories. So I'll only be opening the accessories in the 5x5 because the 6x6 and 7x7 accessories are the same. So in this accessory box you get a small pamphlet on how to solve the cube, a nice screwdriver for the tensions, some extra springs if you want tighter or looser springs. I think one of these are tighter, one of these are looser. Yeah, it says here. And then some extra magnets just in case some fall out. Anyway, getting straight onto the 5x5. As I said earlier, it does feel a lot smaller than my main cube, and right now it feels even smaller because just now I was holding it while it still had the plastic on. And it is also a lot lighter, I can tell you. Okay, on to first turns. Wow. The turning on this is incredible, especially compared to my old main. Let's do some slice moves. The slice moves are good, it's my fault, my inaccurate turning that's causing the lockups, not the cubes. The cube will need to be tightened a bit though, but right now it is really lovely, and I'm pretty sure, like 100% sure, it's going to be my main cube because my previous main is just horrible in comparison to this. So yeah, it's definitely my main cube. I really actually like the outer layers a lot on this cube. It's very fast. It's almost as fast as my 3x3 actually. Yeah, it's a really lovely cube. So the MGC 5x5 is really lovely. The turning is smooth, buttery, and just incredible. And I'm really having high hopes for the 6x6 and 7x7 right now. So getting on to the 6x6. Actually, let's do the 7x7 first because I was looking most forward to the 6x6. So the 7x7. And first reveal. Wow, those pieces are really small. Okay, once again, the accessories, it's the same as in the other box, so I'm not showing that again. Okay, anyway, wow, the 7x7 feels really small. The current 7x7 that I have, the pieces, the inner pieces are almost as big as the corners on this 7x7. So I already know this is going to be lovely to turn. Anyway, opening this plastic, which is unnecessary once again. Wow, it actually feels so small, it is so nice. Alright, anyways, getting on to first turns of this. Whoa, this is literally it feels better than the MGC 5x5 did out of the box. I obviously can't turn it as fast because it is a big cube, but still this is an incredible 7x7. Okay, let's try parody. I'm still not used to turning a 7x7 really because I don't do that much 7x7, but it's already feeling really lovely. It's very buttery, smooth. It has a bit of like a dry feeling, but not dry in a bad way. It feels like almost like a sandy smooth feeling, which I really enjoy actually. Okay, let me do some slice moves. Wow, the slice moves on this cube feels much better than on the 5x5. The tensions feel kind of tight. I might have to loosen it like 1/4 turn, but it feels really lovely. I will have to get used to turning such a fast big cube, but I already know this will be my main because on my current main I can barely turn like at 1/4 of the speed that I'm turning at right now. So this will definitely be my main 7x7 from now on. And finally, the cube I am most excited for in this whole unboxing, the MGC 6x6. I've been wanting to get into 6x6 for a long time, and at Arnold Classic Rubik's Cube competition this year, I got to try a 6x6 for the very first time, and my friend actually let me use it to compete, and I got a 3 minute and 7 second single on my first ever 6x6 solve. So I'm really looking forward to practicing some 6x6. Anyway, I didn't show, but in that other box it also had the accessories like it did in the 5x5 and 7x7. But once again, I'm not showing that because the accessories are all the same. Anyway, getting onto the cube itself. First turns. It's really nice. I'm kind of nervous to turn the 6x6 because I've heard it pops very easily. But wow, it still feels really lovely to turn. The middle layer kind of feels a bit more rough than the other layers, but that's expected because the middle layer has that hidden internal 7x7 layer, which is obviously crazy to think about because the engineering that went into making a 6x6 is insane. But anyway, the turning on this feels lovely. The outer layers are almost as good as the 5x5, not as good. Oop, a lock up there. I will have to tighten this a bit. Yeah, it is a bit loose, but it still feels really lovely to turn. Once I tighten this, I'm pretty sure I can be able to turn it a bit faster without feeling as scared of it popping. But right now I can tell you this is definitely a really lovely cube, and I'm going to be looking really forward to start practicing 6x6 for the upcoming Rubik's Cube African Championships. Anyways, quickly wrapping up this unboxing, I was really happy about how all the cubes turned, except for, of course, the sengso clock, but I was expecting it to turn bad, so it's not that big of a problem. But for the rest of the cubes, I was really happy with how it turned, especially the MGC big cubes. I was not expecting it to be so fast and smooth. And I will really look forward to practicing these events, especially the 6x6 and Megaminx, because I've been wanting to get into those events more recently. So anyway, I will be posting a video review on these cubes at some time in the future. It probably won't be anytime soon, but I will end up doing it at some point. So stay tuned for that. Anyways, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to see any like Rubik's Cube challenges or specific types of videos, leave a comment down below and let me know. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys.